Yeah. This your boy Johnnie Cabbell checking in. 101 TKO Radio. The gang is in the building.
Yes, sir.
Me and Princess Bank is kicking it solo today.
We holding it down.
Holding it down. You know, Princess Tay and DJ Superstar is out for today.
Yes.
Got business taken care of, but we the crew. We gonna still hold it down for the day. How was your weekend?
Woo, weekend was good.
You was everywhere doing your thing on this copy, that copy, this copy. That weekend.
It was good. Busy per usual. And I went to the 404 day.
Oh,
that was
okay,
Saturday.
I didn't see you,
but you didn't, because you was on the stage backstage, and you ain't hit my line and be like, "Come back here." You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you don't hit my line because I just seen you at the Hawks game all the way down, and the Hawks won. It was 147.
Yeah, they was spanking them like they had no chance at all. That was a really good game, though. And they was still going hard, even though they was that far in the lead. Like, they was still giving it to them. Like, we ain't even about to let y'all have a chance to catch them up.
I'm like, God,
yes.
like, what the hell?
Yes.
Yeah, but 404 day was crazy down.
It was insane. It was just claustrophobic, but it looked like it was a really good time seeing all the black people out really having a good time. You know, people of all ages, the kids was out there and everything like that, too. And I saw your post from the stage and everything like that, you know? So I'm like, Johnny.
But you know what? It was so crazy that they didn't even get a chance to have all the performances because the fire marshal shut it down.
Yeah, I heard, because when we got there, they had said, like, people had bum rushed the gate.
They did.
So they had completely
bum
stopped
rushed the
it.
gate. And they bum rushed the stage. I'm backstage, and I'm looking like, so y'all really just gonna do that? Like, I'm just staying out the way because I'm just looking at them like, they really is bum rushed.
Yes, it was crazy. I'm like, if y'all calm down, everybody go get in, everybody can have a good time. So there was a lot of people too with like the VIP tickets, and I think they were saying those was like 300. So they was really upset. Well, they was disputing all them charges.
I know they did. I would have been disputing mine too because that's too much money to be spending, and then y'all didn't even have the main performance. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So that just sucked that everything didn't get to fully go through for the day. But, you know, it was still a good time out there. They had the food, drinks, and I had some, you know, the street food. Man was out there barbecuing. Okay. So it was really good. So I had a really good time. It was my first 404 day.
You should have came to karaoke night that we did at Seafood Social because we had a good time.
How did that go?
It was nice. It was nice. It was cool. You know, had a good time. Chelsea sung her little heart out.
Can she sing? Because I couldn't, where I was, I couldn't hear the video. So I got to go back and try to see if I can find it.
I got it.
Okay.
I'm going to have to let you hear that thing.
Yeah, I would love to hear that. I love that.
There was a couple birthday parties. We ate, had drinks. I mean, the food was good. Food, like, really amazing. So, you know. It was cool.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely come out and try it. I've never done karaoke before. Been really afraid to get on the stage.
Why are you afraid?
I can't sing. Well, I can sing in my mind.
But see, that would make it so fun when you can't sing and you
get up
trying
there
to sing, but you know the song, but you really put your heart into it, but you know you can't really sing, but you put your heart into it. That would make it so fun.
I know. I just it's gonna be really bad, but I really want to do it just to have the experience and everything. And then you always talk about the food, and you know I'm a foodie, so I was like, I definitely want to go there and try that. So I'm excited. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely come hang out.
Yeah, maybe at a different location, but yeah.
What you mean?
Hey, if you know, you know.
What you mean?
Come out there on commercial break.
Oh Lord,
man, that's good.
I gotta get the tea.
How was your weekend?
Mine was really good. How was yours though?
No, Nelly.
Oh, Nelly. Okay, I missed all of that.
I know both of y'all bright as the sunshine.
Man,
yes, Nelly. How was your weekend?
You know what I'm saying? Friday started off right, man. You know what I'm saying? We did the 404 mix all day.
Shout out to that. Like,
to all the DJs that participated.
Man, did you listen? A
little bit.
Man, they went in.
So it started off with DJ GQ. He was live mixing him, man, and from throughout the, you know what I'm saying, Superstar did his thing. So that was, man, that was dope. And then outside of that, you know what I'm saying, went to Seafood Social for the karaoke, you know what I'm saying, enjoyed myself there, had a good time. Like Johnny said, the food was good. So I definitely, you know, I had my food a little, a little late.
Little delay.
But but the food was good. And then really Saturday, man, I just kind of chilled out, man. That stuff. And then I was thinking about doing something on Sunday, but then the rain came in, so
rain came in like crazy.
Yeah, I went to this really good restaurant. I don't know if y'all heard of it. It's called 26 Thai Kitchen.
Hold on, I seen that.
Oh my God!
I wonder is it as good as Bar Thai? Because I went to Bar Thailand again this
really?
weekend.
I've never been
birthday
there.
Party and the food was. I had the vegetable something. Oh, it was just so good.
Yeah, that was some of the best food I've ever had in my life. And they had
You been
this.
to Bar Thailand?
No, I've never been.
I want you to go to Bar Thailand.
Okay.
I would love to see what you think between us.
Yeah,
So,
I'll add
we
that
need
to
go.
my list.
So that food is good.
Beyond amazing, and they have a really good. It's called plum wine. It's like an Asian thing.
Oh, I don't have plum wine.
You had it?
Maybe not whatever that brand that they have, but yeah, I had plum
It's
wine.
so good. I was like,
good.
what is this? I need this
I'm
in
going.
my life.
I gotta go.
Yeah,
Where is it at?
It was in Midtown.
Okay.
On Jupiter and 6, I think.
So no parking.
No, I actually found parking in front of the vegan restaurant. I can't believe it's not Kale or Kale Me
vegan?
Crazy.
A vegan restaurant?
Yeah, it's called
Me
Kale Me
Crazy.
Crazy.
Kale Me
They had
Crazy.
a whole street of free parking, and it was Sunday, so I ain't even have to pay. But they do have a lot, and a lot is $15 for 2 hours. I was like, ain't nobody got time for that with this Atlanta on that parking. So I definitely was on the side street with the free parking for Sunday.
I had my driver all weekend.
Johnny, send him my way. He is
Her.
neat. Her, send her my way. Can I borrow her though?
Yeah, you
Like,
can
one
if you
good
pay.
time.
Yeah.
So we go.
She's a great driver.
Okay, just
Are you still going on the trip with us this weekend?
you didn't tell me anything.
Come- You see how they
You see
do
how
us?
Johnny doesn't say
Nelson,
nothing.
hold on. You all said Nelson. Didn't they say?
Let me get Tay
they was
on the
going-
line.
They was going to Nashville, Tennessee.
You didn't tell us the dates.
Yes, I did. I told you the 12th. We
Johnny,
talked
you
about
never
this.
sent the information
Oh
over.
my
You didn't send no
God.
type of
We didn't
confirmation.
talk about this two different
Johnny,
Mondays.
are you? Oh, let me get Tay on the line.
We're
See-
gonna call.
You did not. You gotta send out a
Say-
message
say
saying,
things
"Hey, the
up.
12th, we going from the 12th to the
So y'all
14th."
need babysitting. I have to
No,
babysit.
you gotta send the details.
We had already talked about it.
But
on the
Johnny,
show.
how we supposed to remember from then?
You don't remember?
No, and I don't even think you gave us a date. I knew you talk
Yes,
about.
I always talked about the
Oh my
12th.
God,
Always.
Nelson, when somebody makes plans, don't you require like to send the information, like the reminder? How we supposed to know? Seriously, do you really want us to go, Johnny? Like you didn't send nothing over.
Y'all was like,
Oh my God.
oh, we going, we want to be out there. And I really ain't playing. Now my heart is broken.
What is the dates? What's the time?
The 12th.
How we getting there? How we leaving? Where we staying? We got.
We're going. It's going to be a turnaround.
Okay, so we just going down there and coming back.
We're going down there. Coming.
So we coming back, going on the.
We'll be back in like early morning on the 13th.
Okay,
Like,
so we
early in the
going the
morning.
12th and coming back the morning.
Yep.
Okay. Check my schedule. How can I believe that? I'm just like, what? We might can make that happen. I'm gonna talk to Tay, see what she's talking about.
Okay. So yeah. So we got that's the show in Nashville, Tennessee with Blakeyana.
Okay.
With Blakeyana. So
Cause
that'll
I
be
love
going-
Nashville.
that'll be
How long
going
is that ride?
3.5 hours.
Oh, that's nothing. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Real quick ride. You know, with y'all running y'all mouth and talking junk and, complaining. We'll be there and be back.
And a quick little nap. You know, I need my naps. I'm a sleepy person, so.
Yeah, I can see. I'm going to catch you on the camera. You
Not clean out. It's so funny on flights. Like as soon as my butt hit the seat, I'm asleep. So I always miss my snacks
real?
and everything. Sometimes I have nice people who get me something to leave it on my little thing. But yeah, I'm
So you go to
unconscious.
sleep every trip.
Every trip immediately. As soon as I sit down, I'm gone. Like immediately.
Oh,
I think this is
wow.
my way of coping with flying, maybe, but it's just the way it is.
And don't
every
let it be no
time.
trip if you're going to LA, so you really not.
I'll be out of there. Completely unconscious. That's why I give me a nice window seat so nobody got to climb across me or nothing. I'm just in my world, not bothered. And you put the little movie on
Yeah.
Delta Hill. I'll be out of there.
I be looking at more. That would help my trips.
No, I play some. It always got to be something I've seen. So what I really like was Stomp the Yard. That be on there. So I just put that on and go right to sleep.
Oh,
Be knocked out.
wow. Amazing.
So funny.
But yeah, listen, we need you all to download
Download the app.
101
Clear out some space, y'all.
TKO Radio needs you all to download the app. Today is what we call our Mondays. What we call our Mondays? Independent Mondays. Cause we're playing
Yes.
independent music. If you have clean version of your song, want you to send your music into info at 101tkoradio.com. Send your music into 101tkoradio.com. We want to play your music today.
Yes,
Get the
I'm excited to
music.
hear y'all.
Yeah,
music.
we want to see if we get some good music going, cause like, yeah, the last one.
Oh, that went heavy. That one week when like everything was good.
Oh, the
That
first
was
one,
a
yeah,
good heavy
that was
week. Definitely enjoyed that.
The week after that, I like, what the world is going on? But yeah, we need to see if we could get some good music sent there so we could premiere, you know what I'm saying, and represent for our independence.
Yes, sir.
And everything. We need to represent for the independent artists.
That's going to make some big.
So once again, if you got the clean version of your music, send your music at info at 101tkoradio.com. Send your music in right now, the clean version. Spread the word to all your friends. We're looking for music to complete our hit after hit, volume 5, Rhythm and Street edition. So make sure y'all tap in with her. Shout out to my man Sir Wood. Sir Wood, send us one of them hot joints. Sir Wood, I know you got something clean, baby. Send us some, you know what I'm saying, independent artists out from the Bay Area. He be on his stuff. You know about Sir Wood?
He called in.
Oh, that's right. We did talk Sir. Yeah, we played Sir Wood stuff. We did play Sir Wood stuff.
Yeah, that was hard.
So we'll send us in another good minute. Show them how to kick it off.
Please,
you know what I'm saying? Show them how to kick this thing off. So you know what I'm saying? I know Sir Wood gonna send us some in. I need y'all artists to send your music in to info at 101tkoradio.com. Send your music in. We're about to get ready to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to get ready to get into our entertainment news.
Got some good stuff
You know
to
what I'm
talk
saying?
about.
Person Bank got some good news for us, and then she got some movies we need to check out. Did you get 5? Did you get your 5? Because I said I needed 5.
We got you.
You got 5?
I got you.
You ain't got good 5. It ain't good.
It's 5. A great 5.
It's a great 5.
I like the great and the crazy.
Oh, you got a great 5.
And the violence and the murder and all of that. So it's going to be really good. I got some juicy ones.
Before we go to break, I did go to the movies Sunday.
And what you see?
I seen Woman in the Yard, and I was a little disappointed.
It wasn't good?
It was okay, but it was like, especially the way it ended and everything. I should have went and seen One Hell of a Summer. That's what I should have seen.
Yeah.
They got some good movies in the movie. Do you go to the movies?
I have not been to the movies in a very long time. So I was like, I don't even know like what's out right now.
That's interesting.
It's been a while.
Because you look at a lot of Tubi movies and stuff.
Yeah, I'm like the
BT.
streamer girl, like Tubi, BT Plus, watch all Black, Prime Video, Netflix, all of that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, except for movie premieres, that don't really count. So just on my own type situation, no, I haven't.
But you gotta go check it out. But yeah, we about to get ready to go to commercial break. When we come back, Princess Banks will be giving us our entertainment news for today.
Stay tuned.
So stay tuned. We'll be right back at you. Nelly, take us out.
The Women Are Dope Morning Show on 101 TKO Radio. Knocking them
You play with me and you know how my team coming. Better than 2 bomb bad. Oh, she thick. She eat a cornbread. Yeah, that's the homemade.
We are back. Your boy Johnnie Cabbell checking in. Got my co-host on the side of me, Princess Banks, who is in that building. And listen, man, Princess, we did not talk about our topic for today before we get into the entertainment. Like, what is the topic for today?
Okay, so the topic for today is that y'all need to call in for is what is the worst date that you have ever been on?
What
this
is
should
the
be really
worst
good
date that you have ever been? I like that topic.
Yes.
And the call-in number is 678-439-7419. I'm going to repeat that number again for you all. 678-439-7419. We want to know what is the worst date that you all have been on.
Yes.
What's the worst date you've been on?
Okay, so the one that pops off right off top, this is a long time ago, but so I went out with somebody. They from the west side of Chicago. People know they know. So we get home from the day and we sit outside the house. I'm about to get in my car to leave. And it's this one car that just keeps circling the block. Like, same car keeps circling. And you know that is not a good sound. Like, why this car keep going around and around? So I'm like, okay, you know, about to get out the car, get in my car. Next thing you know, the car pulls up, blocks in. It's like a kind of like a one-way street. You know, them tight streets. So the way she pulled her car in blocks me from moving at all and blocked his car. So we like both double blocked. So she gets out her car looking crazy, banging on my window. I was like, oh my God. So this was his baby mama. So I didn't know if they were still messing around going together. I'm like, girl, this is the first day. I don't know this man. I'm going to need you to move your car. Seriously. So that lasted for a while. But the crazy part was he jumps out the car, runs in the house.
Oh my God.
I was like, what are we doing right now? So literally like a couple days later or whatever, he calls my phone. He apologized, but then he lets me know. He was like, yeah, he sounded like he was like running. He was like, I'm running right now because she's chasing me down the street. He goes to jump on the bus. He's like, she done tore up his apartment, knocked over the TV off the wall, everything. So yeah, I just had to wish him the best in life. Like, please lose my number.
That is
Thank
crazy.
you.
That is crazy. I had a crazy experience myself, too. I'm not going to even lie. I had a crazy experience. I was on this date, and with this girl, she happened to bring a friend. And the crazy part about it is, you know how you always hear about people, they say, they'll just be joking like, man, don't be trying to order that thing on the menu and all this.
Yes. Especially she brought a friend, too. They came to eat.
Listen, we are out at this restaurant. This girl literally was ordering steak, lobster, I'm talking about all the most. I'm like, I know.
Like you playing for real.
I know this ain't happening for real. And I'm like, yo, I'm not finna pay for your friend meal. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. What you mean? You know, I'm like, oh man, I like, you got me F
all the way up.
I'm like, we is not getting down like that. I was so hot, so that like really pissed me out to the third degree. I was like, no.
That would blow me too. The fact that first your friend showing up on the date, but then you coming in ordering steak, lobster, shrimp. give me the bottle in the back.
You should at least be mindful, but let me just get something light.
Like keep it cute.
Simple. Don't be trying to order because you ain't never had steak and lobster. You think you finna eat off my tab. Like, that was just so.
She was like, I just want to try it, you know?
So messed up. But before we get into our entertainment, I want to play the first song from one of our independent artists.
Okay.
One of my people that's from the Bay Area, Sirwood. And the name of this song is Bridges something. Land of the Bridges. Land of the Bridges. Let's go on and go straight into that thing and crank it up.
Double that shit, the solid squad family just fucking around. Free my rich, man. Free my black hair. I keep my money on my mind. Plotting on me, I keep my nigga by my side, dear Lord. They just like like family. I keep my enemies the closest. I can't lose my focus. I give her so much love, I never still hating on me. Oh, eating rice at a table full of bosses. I'm cut from a different cloth. Wanna pay a nigga cause I'm awesome. Come on, say that shit off. I maintain when I was in the drought. Them dollar signs, boy, I've been about. I used to put it in the shoebox before I thought about a bank account. I'm the same one, love my first self-made nigga since day one. Damn, little baby, you thick, won't you shake some? Every time I hit her with this dope, you say it's hey, money on my mind. Plotting on me, I keep my nigga by my side, dear Lord, they just like family. I keep my enemies the closest. I can't lose my focus. I give her so much love, I never still hating on me. Oh, you getting guap, man. Some love your first self-made nigga since day one. You getting guap, bitch. Some love your first self-made bitch since day one. You getting guap, man. Some love your first self-made nigga since day one. You getting guap, man. Some love your first self-made bitch since day one. Baby, get your guap. I'm getting money for the day. Is you bad or not? I give a what a better tell that bro. I'ma tell you like my granny told me. Drop and go hard. Solid squad, family first. I keep my money on my mind. Plotting on me, I keep my nigga by my side, dear Lord, they just like family. I keep my enemy.
Yeah. Land of the Bridges, Sirwood from the Bay Area. What you think about that song, Miss
I
Banks?
like it. I like it a lot. I like the tempo. I like the beat. I like what he's saying. It's a good bop.
Good vibe, so you vibe to that.
Definitely.
Okay, what you think about this one, Nelly?
So this is the second song that I heard from him, right? You know, so I guess I was, because that first song he sung, it was a hit. You know, so it was a heat. So I was, you know, saying it's a different vibe. You know, what I'm saying it was all right. You know, what I'm saying. So I was expecting, you know, what I'm saying a little bit more hit, like, because that first one I was like, oh
Yeah.
So this one kind of threw me off a little bit.
Man, it's like you was inside my mind because I'm saying the same thing. I was expecting a little more like, it's cool, it's a good song, but I was expecting like just a little more I thought he was gonna say that in there. But it was cool, But I definitely feel the same way. But if independent artists, if you got music and it's clean, we're looking for clean versions only. Send your music in to info@101tkoradio.com. My man Sir was saying they're the only clean ones he got. So he said, you know, that's why we didn't get that same, you know what I'm saying? It's patient that same.
To give a little dirty in the other one.
Yeah, the other one dirty. We would have got that heat if we could have played the dirty version or whatever. You know, so shouts out to Sirwood. Let's get into the entertainment news. What you got?
Okay. So congratulations to Nicki Minaj and Missy Elliott. They have just been added to the top Billboard's Best Female Rappers of All Time list. Yeah, so congratulations to both of them. They both had two amazing careers, both great women, you know, that people look up to, done some amazing things with different artists and in the industry. So definitely congratulations to the both of them.
That's what's up. Mm-hmm. I seen Gorilla made the list too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I love Glorilla though.
Sexy Red didn't make the list.
I love her too, but yeah, I love both of them. Yeah. When you want to, you know, get a little ratchet, you know, every now and then.
Okay.
So, sending our prayers to Bobby Valentino. He suffered a possible neurological episode before his performance. He said the left side of his body went numb.
And he still made it to the show.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? He still made it to the show.
Yeah. So it's just crazy, like, you know, just the work that you have to do. You have to, like, be, you know, aware of like your health and everything like that.
Yes,
because even getting out the hospital and everything like that, it's like, oh, I'm still going to my shows. I'm still about to keep going. Still about to keep touring. Still about to be doing these things with no break in between. Because you know, it's probably, you know how he feeds himself, the money, everything like that. But it's just like, it's just a lot on you at one time.
It is.
Okay, so Wallow, he goes viral after talking a man off of jumping off of
Are you
a
saying
bridge.
Wallow or
Wallow?
Oh, Wallow. I don't know why I thought you said Rollo. I'm like,
I know you was like, hold on, let me see.
When did that happen?
No, that's a story right there. If that was the case. No, Wallow did. Recently, Wallow went viral after being captured attempting to talk out of jumping off of a bridge. In this exclusive interview, he was assisting the police in talking to the man that it seemed like it took 2 hours to talk this man off of the bridge, and he asked Wallow to call his family. Once the family arrived, they were able to collectively get the man off of the bridge. So let's send out prayers to him and his family. But I'm glad that he was able to call my family, brought them out there, you know, help work that down and everything like that. So he's probably just having like a real hard time, real hard day, you know. So I'm glad he lived.
Been suicidal?
No. Is prayer. Literally, if I did not pray and have God in my life, I would have lost it a long time ago. For real. Definitely. How about you, Johnny?
No.
Yeah. Nelson? No me gusta. Switching gears, Bow Wow relationship with Omarion. He said it's complicated. I don't want to talk. And now they have been friends for years since they were younger, done songs together, made hits together.
Yeah.
So for them to have a strained relationship is kind of sad. You know, you want to keep those long-term friendships close.
Who do you prefer, Mario or Mario or Bow Wow?
Omarion or Bow Wow? Ooh, that is hard. I would say Bow Wow. Because even back in the day, like I wasn't like an Omarion girl. I was like a J Boog girl. So it was just like, I'll pick Bow Wow.
If you had the opportunity to go, who would you choose?
I would still Bow Wow.
Bow Wow?
Yeah, I think we would have fun. Be a good time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Johnny. Moving on. So Michelle Williams of Destiny Child fights, and she happened to look over and see a man's bare, not in a sock, not in a shoe, his bare foot and toes leaning against the window by her. Oh my gosh.
She wasn't in first class or anything?
That's what I'm like. This couldn't have been first class. This had to be a coach situation because I have never seen this happen in first class in my life. This is a hot mess. And it probably was given like spirit of, Frontier or something. Because, we don't do that on Delta.
Yeah,
Delta flights would never.
We're not having that on Delta.
At all. So that was so weird. Have you guys ever seen anything like this? Or how do y'all feel about like people taking off their shoes on flights and everything like that? Because I see that a lot where people like to take off their shoes and, not of our skin color and melanatedness. But yeah, I've seen that definitely happen before. They just get super, super comfortable. But as in your barefoot on the wall right by my head, like,
that's not cool.
I would have threw something at his foot.
Yeah, that's not
like
cool.
your whole, all them toes.
That's not cool at all. Definitely.
Nasty, unsanitary. Ugh. Okay, so Johnny Blaze reacts to backlash after allegedly being denied entry to a school because of her figure. And you guys know who she is.
Yes,
Johnny Blaze, she's an artist. She's a stripper. Dancer.
She is not a stripper.
She was a dancer.
Yeah, she was a dancer. She does not do that anymore.
Oh, she stopped. That's good.
She been stopped.
Okay, I did.
Away
I
from
love her though. I have a friend who worked with her and everything,
Yeah,
designing for her.
She don't do that no more.
You know her personally, Johnny.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you took that to heart. So I'm glad she's
because she's trying to change.
No, and she has a beautiful voice.
Yeah,
so
she's very talented.
Can sing, not she can sing. Like she gets down and she can play the piano. Like, she's very talented. So I was always rooting for her, like, back in the day and everything, just because I knew how talented she was. So I'm definitely glad that she stopped dancing, because I know back then, like, when she was on reality TV, she was like, she was never giving it up. She was never stopping. So I'm glad she had a change of heart and really focused on the music.
Yeah, she's trying to get people to really take her more seriously as far as for her craft.
Yeah, I think everybody deserves that chance. You know what I mean? She did what she had to do back then, but I think this is, helped turn off a new leaf for her. And she dressed really cute. She had on like a really cute like Rugrats t-shirt. She really tried to, fit the bill, nothing tight, nothing fitted. She can't help that her body is, thick and luscious and everything like that. So, I really feel that she could still have something to share with the kids and everything like that, offer them. So she had went and still purchased like school supplies and different things like that and took it up to the school. But from the video, what it looked like, she still was not allowed entry in. So they were just trying to get her to, like, hand over whatever she had. So hopefully it did reach the children, and hopefully she will get a chance to, make a little impact on the kids' life.
So the school didn't vet, like, they didn't know that who she was prior.
That's what I'm saying. Who booked her? Right. Who told you to come up here? Like, how did this all lay out? How did this all happen for you to be denied at the door like that? You know what I mean? So, and that's something big, because when someone's coming into school, like, everybody knows about it, it's talked about, put out there. So it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of weird situation. So I would like to know that back end story, like who booked you, what happened, that the principal found out. They were like, no, was it a last minute switch, something like that. So definitely. So hopefully she does get to do that, because I really feel like she has a great story to tell and share, really good advice for young women. And that is all for
That is all of the entertainment news for today. Well, thank you, Miss Princess Bang. That was so delightful.
I'm glad you enjoyed.
I think we should get it into another song. Let's see if we could take it up a notch. Who we got next, Nelly?
So we got Matthew, Kyle. I guess that's what you go by. But
okay.
He submitted 2 songs. So
let's see if you picked the right one.
All right. So it seems like it's gonna be an R&B. So let's go with "Love at First Sight."
Okay.
Notre Père qui est aux cieux, ton nom soit sanctifié. Ton règne vienne, ta volonté soit faite sur la terre comme au ciel. Donne-nous aujourd'hui notre pain quotidien. Pardonne-nous nos péchés, comme aussi nous pardonnons à ceux qui nous péchent. Et ne nous induis point en tentation, mais délivre-nous du malin. Car à toi appartiennent la règne, la puissance et la gloire à jamais. Amen. Because to you belongs the glory forever. Amen.
Day. I know I shouldn't anticipate, but when I look into your eyes, I'm searching for my soulmate. I promise to always date you, just like it's the first day. I want to plant seeds with you that our roots can burn so we can grow together. Your skin is looking real plush like some supple leather. You got my heart on cloud 9, light as a feather. I swear you're the only one for me, so you don't have to ever worry about me leaving you. I'm gonna spoil you by giving you bountiful love, gifts and kisses. You're my missus. I put you on top because you mean the world to me. Just so you know, your glow makes me flow. That's how I know God is real. He took his time creating you. He made a masterpiece. By looking at you, I could tell you were very precise.
Last time I saw him, he grabbed me and hugged me in front of the church. The country church down there. And the preacher's a lady now who lives in Atlanta. Boy, she started singing and she wake up the devil. I don't mean it that way. She wake people up.
know you're wondering what I offer as a husband. Well, let me tell you, I'm a lover. I'm dutiful. I'm a provider. I'm a leader. I'll do anything for my family. I'll die and I'll kill for them. I'm gonna console my wife and uplift her when she needs to be lifted, cause I'm gifted. I can go on and on, but you know, actions speak louder than words. You heard? I can walk it just like I talk it. Just know, whatever I say, my word is mine. I'ma always ride for you, even if you need a bond.
Hey, yo. Turn up the radio. Turn up your radio.
What's up, Brick?
We outside tonight. We outside tonight. Why your face so ugly? That broke, hey, that broke, hey, that broke.
Your lick, pop that on this. You in your feelings crying, cause you don't wanna share nobody. Welcome to Houston, everybody. What up, Rich? I ain't tripping. Give me in the car, I ain't snitching. He told you to bring your home, you don't listen. It's 6 a.m. and your still missing. She like,
We outside tonight.
I want the ratchet savage, keep that air move. Club, a down that bring that cash to me. Her so sloppy, I don't smash groupies. My boot ratchet and savage, pop it like an automatic. Thick bad and had it. Hold on, throw that in, I'ma grab it.
We are back. 101 TKO Radio. Your boy Johnnie Cabbell, Princess Banks in the building. And we got our special guest who is in the building with us, who have joined us for this evening, Youth Soul Love.
Yeah.
How you doing, my brother?
Man, very blessed. Appreciate y'all, man, so much for having me.
Man, we appreciate Princess Banks for bringing you out here and getting you on the show with us. She was just, you know what I'm saying, popping her little thing and talking so much about. I said, well, bring them on. Bring them on, then. Let's talk to them.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate the queens, man, when they out keeping their eye to the streets, their ears to the streets, man.
Definitely.
She's seeing new talent in the streets right now. So shout out to Princess, man, for even the opportunity.
I got a question off the rip.
Yeah.
Explain the breakdown of your name.
That was my
Youth
first. Yep.
Soul Love. Like, how did you come up with that? What is the meaning behind that?
Yeah.
And all of that.
All right. So coming up in my younger days, everybody used to call me. This is the time when everybody had the name Young. It was kind of like a catch thing, like Little, like Lil Wayne, Lil.
Yeah.
But it was Young where I was coming from. Like that was the thing. So I was Young Stetson Leon. Stetson Leon is my first name. So when I was coming, like I don't want to be known as an artist with my name out in the public. I really didn't like my name growing up, even though it's like different and unique. So I was like, how can I change it where it still kind of like signifies the same thing in the streets, but kind of like professional on a brand purpose. So I was like Young, always giving back to the youth, super into church. So my mama used to be like, yo, put your heart and soul into everything you do. You put your heart and soul into everything you do, you're going to prosper. Then, of course, my mama being a church, you know, goddess, I come from like a big origin of that. So my auntie used to always tell me, yo, God is love. God is love. So I was like, yo, those are the three things. Because it was already YSL, Young Stetson Leon. So I was like, how can I do it? So that was it, man. That's how I kind of ran with it. Youth Soul Love. Putting that into the forefront to the world and just letting them gravitate to it.
And where are you originally from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Houston been
coming on heavy.
Been coming around.
We like y'all neighborhood cousins. You know what I'm saying?
I like the houses out there in Houston.
Yeah.
And the food is good too.
Yeah.
Always. This is down south. That's originally like I feel like when it comes to Texas, we like y'all distant cousins in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was to move, I think I would try Houston.
Yeah.
I think I would try.
And it's literally no different because it's the South, you know. But it's just, you know, it's everybody got their different styles. I would just say the style is different. Anything else is the same. Nightlife, good food, strip clubs, great music, dope radio stations, you know. So Texas, baby.
Yeah.
So when you're creating your music and creating your tracks, what's the first thing that comes? The beat, the lyrics, or the vibe?
Oh, I'm such a lyricist. Like the lyrics already coming to me when I hear the beat. But I definitely go with the beat first because I definitely just need that feeling. That frequency is really, really important to me, something that moves me. And then usually when it moves me, like the lyrics will start kicking in. I'll start probably like mumbling, trying to get some things out. And then I'll go back in and just kind of like actually make it make sense, tell my story, you know.
So when did your music journey start? Like as a little kid, were you like singing and rapping then, or in the church choir? Like how did that all come about?
Which is crazy because a lot of my family members, they was like in the choir, going to church and stuff like that, and I kind of was nervous around the age of 6 or 7. But when we had like family reunions, it was my one cousin, Tasha Morgan. Shout out to Tasha. She used to throw me and my sister up in front of like the family and be like, "Yo, let him perform." And me and my sister, we would perform like Mariah Carey and "Old Dirty Bastard." Y'all definitely, if y'all don't know about that song, y'all need to go check it out. But
Throwback for real.
Of course, I was doing "Old Dirty Bastards" part. And that just graduated into like, all right, now he know how to perform in front of people. He know how to speak. He know how to kind of like stay on beat when it comes to bumping. So from the ages like 8 or 9, it switched to me like writing in a composition book. Then 10 or 11, actually like recording on a like little recorder. I don't never tell nobody this, but I seen what's the movie with Macaulay Culkin for Christmas?
Home Alone.
Home Alone. There was this recorder on there that he had that was really, really popping back in the 90s, 2000s. And my mom bought me that recorder, so that's how I really started recording.
Oh, wow.
And it was like a cassette you could put in there, listen to music.
Talking to the mic.
Yeah, I forgot what the name
like
was.
a Mr. Microphone.
Yeah, I forgot what the name was, but I first seen it on Home Alone, and I was like, Mama, I gotta have that. Mama, I gotta have that. And she was like, oh my God, Stetson, I'll just get it. And next thing you knew, like I was like rapping on there because I got like empty cassettes. And she found out I was cursing on there. And she's like, boy, I'm going to take your little recorder. You keep cursing on there. And I didn't know what I was talking about. But then as high school came, my cousins, they was already into music. They had like a little bank closet. So I would come home from high school, do my little thing. Actually taking it serious, man, is kind of like when I graduated as like an adult. And I would say like 2016. Actually like a career. Because I'll be here for days talking. But I would say actually taking it as a business, actually taking it serious, actually putting like everything to the side and putting music forward is when I moved to New York 2016.
Okay.
What's some of your inspirations of people that inspire you to want to really, push forward and to make this, come to light for you?
That's an amazing question. Even in those younger days, my dad would have me like go to concerts with him. So the soul really, My Name Is My Name. Like I went to like Frankie Beverly and Mays concerts as a young kid. He would take me to like car shows and different things like that. And the first artist that I met, and I swear she's like a goddess. When you see her, it's like everything stops. I met Erykah Badu. Yeah, and I'm at a young age, and I remember she had a fro, gold fronts and different things like that. And this is at the car show. She just really just gave me that energy. It's like, I really want to be an artist. Not to mention that I met, rest in peace, Big Mo. He's a Houston legend. But I met Erykah Badu, and even like in that time and as a kid, I was like, I want to be a music artist. From meeting her backstage to seeing her perform, I would say her, of course, Andre 3000.
Okay.
Because I'm a Gemini. Pharrell Williams.
Okay.
I would say one more female. Definitely.
It's a good list, though. That's a heavy list.
Yeah. I'm gonna say something like off the wall, but I would have to say maybe like A$AP Rocky.
Ooh.
Yeah, A$AP is dope. Just to bring it like a little bit to like the new school, because I'm naming like OGs. But yeah, I definitely want to work with A$AP Rocky. He's a big inspiration because I like to put fashion in the forefront. And I feel like Kanye, A$AP, and myself, I just feel like
that'd be a great blend.
Yeah.
A very stylish video, too.
Yeah, and they really inspired me to, like, not really talk about street life, the things that I actually, like, been through, but kind of, like, push it forward with my brand with fashion.
How was it for you growing up? Like, in your earlier years before you really got into the music heavy? Like, how for you growing up? Like, do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have a sister. Shout out to my sister, Jazz. She's in Austin right now. Which is really like the big music capital of Texas. So we really love music. We really love like the bar life of music and live music. But growing up, I was really heavy into wrestling.
Wow. I really never thought that.
Yeah, WWF, WWE. I was into really like cartoons. Of course, after I got out of that kind of like adolescence vibe, I switched to like the 106 in Parks, to the Cetas Worlds, the Hits on the Streets. I kind of came home and just like studied that. I wouldn't even do my homework. I would just study like a bunch of like BET, MTV, watching stuff that I wasn't even supposed to be watching, like The Real World, different things like that. So I really seen myself on the TV as a young age because just watching so much entertainment.
Was you ever caught up in the streets any?
Yeah, it's funny because I seen my background check the other day. And everybody be thinking like I'm just like this, sweet, innocent guy.
He was like, I was outside.
Yeah, but I definitely was outside. Like as a young age, I was in the clubs at 16, 17. I had my first daughter at 16. She's about to be 18 next month.
Got a grown woman.
My mom put me out the house at 16 because I had a daughter, and I was like breaking curfew. So I really kind of like grew up on my own. I was bad. I was checking my background check the other day. I had like speeding charges, evading arrest, like crazy. Like, of course, I'm a smoker, so
he don't give that off at all.
You do not come across like that at all.
He's very put together and demure.
When everybody be asking, like, yo, you a Gemini, you gotta be crazy. And I'd be like, yo, Geminis are crazy, but I used to be crazy. Like, that was like in my adolescence. Now I'm matured. Now I know what, because I done been through it. I done had to sit down in jail for like 4 or 5 months. And shout out to my boy. Yeah, shout out to my boy Yak Cruz, man. Me and him, I was in jail with him locked up. And they took me to jail because I was on probation. I went to the BET Awards, and I was interviewing for Houston Style magazine. I was on the other side of the carpet, like on the other side of the road. I was interviewing, like, and I'll show y'all pictures. Elvner, Kendrick Lamar, he wasn't really doing interviews. And this is 2012, 2013. Tyrese, different people like that. Kurt Cobain, a lot of great industry artists. But then I was on probation. So when I got, I wasn't supposed to be out there. They was like, "You're not supposed to be in LA. What you doing?"
He on camera with it too.
I'm bold. So when I got back, I broke probation, so I had to sit down for 4 months. And when I sat down, shout out to my boy Yak Cruz, man, Asian kid from Laos. Not even a kid. He was older than me. I was telling him, like, yo, I'm gonna be the biggest music artist. I'm gonna do this when I get out. I'm gonna really take it serious. I'm gonna really change my life. And I would be writing raps in there and, you know, rapping to him. And, you know, we just kind of held it down together and we protected each other. And when I got out, man, I just went crazy. Just went really crazy. That's when I moved to New York and was like, yo, I'm not looking back.
Yeah.
So I was checking out your biography and I was looking at the numbers as far as when you're streaming and your Spotify and all that. Like, you got some big numbers. So, but what I want to know, like, do you have a team that's behind you, or
are you doing it solo?
In this time, I would say in the last 5 years, I've been super independent.
Okay.
But in the last maybe like my whole time coming up, when I moved to New York, I had people who gravitated to me, like a lot of great corporate people. Shout out to my mentor, Yomi Desalu. He was introducing me to people. He was from MTV Jams, BET Jams at the time, but now he's doing great things in the music field. But he was introducing me to people who was just connecting the dots for me. When it comes,
you made a lot of connections.
Definitely.
Checking out on your bio, I'm like, okay, it's quite impressive. I'm like, you must got a good team behind you.
Yeah, and I never really had a big team. I just really had people who was like, yo, what do you need help with? It was nothing really on a contract, or I would never been signed to like a major label. It was just opportunities that I would just meet people and just not take advantage, but just take, I would say, open opportunities and make the best out of them. Because I never like to say that I take advantage of people, because the people that I worked with in the past, I can pick up the phone and still call them to this day. So everybody's seeing like, yo, this kid is going to go somewhere. He has a tour. Let me help him with this. Or he's doing this. Let me help him with this. And after doing like so many tours, my first tour was with Cameron. And after like starting off and doing the tours, people started gravitating and listening to my music. And I just been putting out music for, next year will be 10 years. So just making sure that I'm on point, just always dropping music. I think that's the real key to growing the numbers. Consistency.
Gotta
Even if you're dropping 1 album or 2 albums, maybe a few songs a year, you look up over the 10 years, you're like, dang, I dropped over like 10 albums. I dropped over like 50, 60 songs. My catalog I own it myself. I got like 100 songs. So I just think just staying consistent, and that's really what boosts the numbers. Whether it's on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple, just find your niche, find your like little place, and just stay consistent.
Definitely.
Has it been a bridge that you felt that's been like really like difficult for you to really cross or to get over, and it's just really been like bothering, like, damn, why I can't just conquer
past
this?
that point.
Yeah, I think it's at the time right now, which I really feel like this is why my next album is gonna be good, because I'm at that point now. Y'all gotta understand. I come from Houston, Texas, a whole different city from here. Everything was going good. I've done amazing shows. I've done great fashion shows. But, you know, when you hit that peak, you want to go to another city. A man can't be a prophet on his own land. So I'm in a new city. I'm kind of like, you know, on the search of trying to level up my success in my career. So right now, even I'm just like, yo, scratching my head like, yo, it's to the point where I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing, you know. And when you on a journey and you on God's time, you just kind of just going with the flow. But sometimes the flow is like, yo, I don't know when I'm gonna make the next dollar. I don't know when it's gonna be the next show. I don't know when, so it hits. Sometimes you could be up, sometimes you could be down. But it's like people like Princess reach out and say, yo, I got an opportunity. So you just just go with the flow and just accept life. Sometimes you up, sometimes you down.
Yeah, because what I like when I met him was his presence, his approach, everything, and just how he talked about himself and his music and how passionate he was. That's what I like when people talk about the passion behind what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I was like, you'll be definitely great somebody to talk to and really get that story out there and get your music heard. You know, I like what you were doing and how you presented yourself.
I appreciate you.
Did we get your music sent in?
Yeah, we need to hear something now. Let the
Yeah,
people hear something.
I got that heat.
I haven't heard any of your music. I don't know what to expect or what type of style. So I know once I hear it, it'll really give me more of an insight.
Put everything together.
Yeah. Well, we know where we at. You know what I'm saying? So this next single is called "Throw It." I wanted to bring something in for the summertime. A lot of energy.
Okay.
Something original, something for the people. We just dropped a video. It's super, super dope, super artistic. I think it speaks value. I think it speaks something for my brand. But yeah, "Throw It" by produced by Mike Maven. Super dope, super, super different. I love it.
Let's get into it.
So love. It's Maven. Like maybe you know we going crazy on everyone. In the club throwing ones. Forever reppin'. 281-713. But tonight we in a 305. It's an off night and I'm wearing off-white in the day. Motorcade parked outside. It's crazy how I feel math. Now we get the money, add it all up and divide. Subtracting my haters, multiply with the real pull up and then we slide. So please don't test me. She wanna pop champagne with her bestie. Know my team ball without the referee. Got to the spot, she say so you left me. Money alright, girlfriend no left. Gotta pay your tax or they snipe like Wesley. She wanna kick it like no mess. And my fellas good, we go Joe Bush like B King. Throw that earth in a circle, make it clap. That's a round of applause. She threw it back and turned around and said, you owe me just like Nas. She said, owe me back like you owe your rent. Owe me back like it's money on me. Her cash app and that money was sent. Check her account and that money just hit. Hit. Mike Maven, this a hit. Yeah. If you in a club right now, look at the person next to you. Right next to you. Tell her, throw it, dance, throw it, dance, don't blow it, just throw it, dance, throw it. I said, damn girl, you so nasty, but I think that I like that. Text my phone, I'ma write back quick. Gemini twin, so she like to switch personas. Bring marijuana, rollin'. Girl, I like that. She said your wardrobe fire. Girl, I like the fit, stilettos, pumps in the club. I came in with some cash, and she came in with some drugs. Tell the bartender we gon' need another round. Down Julio, on never drink brown. Back shots, girl, when I'm going downtown. Throw the money up, she pick it up off the ground. Throw it. Yeah. In Houston, Texas, like H-Town. Miami, Florida, like 305. In LA, like New York City, like Atlanta, Georgia, they like throw it, dance, throw it, dance, don't blow it, just throw it, dance, throw it, dance, throw it, you so love, throw it, dance, don't blow it, just throw it, dance, throw it, dance.
Yeah. We are back. 101 TKO Radio. Your boy Johnnie Cabbell checking in. I got my girl Princess Banks on the side of me. And we got our guest that has blessed us with his first song that we have played for tonight, You Soul, which is sounding very good.
I like it a lot.
And the people like it on my IG.
They got firebombs all over the place.
So
y'all call in and show him some love.
Because the music we were listening to earlier, we didn't quite get that start, but you
gave us the start we needed tonight.
You gave us the start that we needed and everything. So yeah, we appreciate that. So we're gonna go to the line right now because we got a caller that's calling in. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Yo.
Yeah, where you calling from? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, my name is Young. I'm calling from Athens, man.
Athens, Georgia?
Hey, yeah, hey, I'm telling you some crazy shit, bro. You probably don't even remember this shit. You don't remember a long time, man. G-Button had shot a video at your house. It was at the big house, goddamn. We had went to the little white room with Shot Low doing when he did his little daddy thing.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Yeah, I was with them. I was with them.
Okay.
We came up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going
I
on?
just touched down. I got this shit, though. I'm finna sing some.
Okay, make sure it's clean. Boy,
And what you think about the song we just played?
Oh, it was cool. It had a vibe to it. It got a good little box to it.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Got a nice little box to it. You know what I mean? A good little box.
Okay.
Love, brother. I appreciate that, man.
Okay, well, we appreciate calling in. Make sure, hey, go on my IG live.
All right, 100. Sure.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So the person who called, make sure you call back so we could get you on the line. But we got my man so they got the phone lines ringing and stuff already. People liking the music, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, call back.
101 TKO Radio. This your boy Johnnie Cabbell and Princess Bank. Who we got on the line with us today?
Yeah, my name D-Lee, you know what I'm saying? That's what I go by. I'm sending in my friend's song. He from Texas. I sent it to that email.
Okay, we go. What's your friend name?
His name Blake. It's spelled B-L-A-X-E.
Okay. And what's the name of the
It's a
song?
clean R&B song.
It's an R&B song. What you think about the song we just played from You Soul? Cause he
I
from
was
Texas
rocking
too.
with it. It was a little summer vibe. I was rocking with it.
Yo, appreciate you, man.
Okay.
God bless. You say you from Texas?
Yeah, no, I'm not from Texas. My homie's from Texas, though. You know, I made music and stuff. I made some beats for him. You know, I feel like this song really hit on the radio.
Man, God bless, man. You already know.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, we're going to get into that song, so make sure you stay tuned in to it, and we appreciate you calling in, but I need you to do me a favor. I need you to download that app, 101 TKO Radio, and make sure you stay in tune with us and subscribe to our YouTube page and our Facebook.
Yes, sir, I got you.
Okay, appreciate you calling in.
All right, thank you.
All right. So they loving the vibe.
I'm loving that song. Where does the concept of that song come from?
I was really thinking about like, yo, how do I want to like take it to the club and still make it kind of just international too, where it can kind of
Definitely gives those vibes.
Yeah, kind of gravitate where you can kind of play it like in the club, out the club, in the streets, in the car, at a fashion show, at a bar. So I just really was thinking international.
I love that. Let's talk about that video that you did for it. Very creative, very different, and everything like that.
Yeah.
So you're really big on creating immersive visuals. What process do you go through when you're creating a music video concept?
Oh man, honestly, think of the first thing is how can I be myself?
Okay.
I think that's the first key element. How can this gravitate to the people, and how can I remain myself? I was just even posting something yesterday on Instagram that's saying like, everybody expected me to have like 1,000 or like, you know, a bunch of strippers in the video when you hear the song, or they wanted me to shoot it at a strip club. But I really wanted to showcase and make it like a portrait of art. And I wanted something to, you can go back in the next 10 years and be like, yo, this is dope. This is something kind of futuristic. So when I'm thinking about artistic vision, I'm always thinking about the people first. How are they going?
Who is your top 3 artists?
Ooh. Top 3 artists. You So Love, You So Love, You So Love. Let's make it easier right there. But I would definitely say, sheesh, that's a tough one. Because it's so many artists. Growing up, I'm not going to lie to you. I used to jam Fabulous so much.
I love Fabulous.
So when you hear this rapping element come from me, I got that from Fab.
That's
and
why
you
I'm
got
asking
the style
you.
too, like
that's
very big on his style.
And I was gonna ask you, like, explain to us the style that you have, because you know when we hear you, you know, say you rapping, but when we see you and you see the visual, is
totally different.
Totally different. And I was wondering, was
not
it
what people would expect at all?
Yeah, like. Is it like, what's the meaning behind the style that you have?
I guess there's no meaning. I guess it's just me being myself. My name is my name. I don't think it's really like a complex, or you got to think about it. It's just like, yo, he's an all-around fashion art, music artist.
So let's go back to the 3 top artists. You said Fab.
Fab, I would say. hopefully nobody discredit me, but I gotta say Ye. Ye is like
I
one
knew
of
he
the.
was about to say
Yeah,
that.
Ye is
Okay.
definitely like one of the ones. And who else? We in Atlanta. I'm not gonna lie. I used to jam. It's I'm stuck in the mix. Jeezy and Luda.
Definitely. Two
I
good
thought you were gonna say Future, but okay.
Yeah, I jammed Luda and Jeezy so
Okay.
much.
Mhm.
Like growing up, like I can recite some Jeezy and some Luda.
Okay.
Yeah, like I would definitely say those two.
Yeah.
Tip, of course, too, when it comes because I jammed a lot of Atlanta music, but then I jammed a lot of New York music, like Cameron, Dipset, Joel Santana. Like I jammed a lot of that too.
What you think about the music? How you feel about the music right now? The music scene, like where you think hip hop is at right now?
I think it's wide open. Coming from the year that Doechii just had, the year before that, I think maybe the 2 years Tyler the Creator. I don't think it's more so on like hood rap anymore. I think it's really on creatives, people who are going to be here for the next 10 years off of their pure art and just being themselves. I think that's where we at. Don't get me wrong. I think everybody's amazing. They're talented in their own realm. But I think right now, I think it's based off of like pure creative, like who's going to tell the truth, who is going to be able to switch it up, who's going to be able to enunciate, because I think that's a big thing. We can't even really understand what half of people saying. No disrespect, your art is your art, but it's just like getting back to hip hop. I would really say the people who are carrying the torch are people who are really like artists, not just like the popcorn artists or popcorn rappers. Something you could just heat up in the microwave. You know what I'm saying? And feed yourself. We talking about like soul. Like
Soul
Granny
food.
made this on Sunday. She had them greens on vinegar.
Macaroni and cheese.
You know what I'm saying? The meat marinating for some years, and now we eating.
Have it been a point in your career where you felt like, man, I can't do it. I'm just finna try something different. Maybe I'm finna get into acting or
Yeah.
Or become a model or something.
Maybe just start a fashion, whole little fashion line.
Every year, every year when I
love
start
the
seeing,
honesty.
like, bro, him on, like how y'all let him on, like I've been working my ass off, you know, like no disrespect, but he can't even really rap or she can't even rap, but how y'all giving them that person is like, I'm about to try something different.
So what keeps you motivated and keep the motivation in you to want to keep pushing and striving forward?
I think it's the energy that gravitates towards me. Like the princesses who I be out in the streets, in the city, no matter where, if it's Atlanta, Houston, LA, New York, people will just come to me and be like, yo, you dope. What do? Then I'll explain. I'll send my press kit. I'll send my video. You know, saying it without saying it, you know, just like they see the work. And I think when people are like, yo, I love what you're doing, keep it going, I really take that to heart.
Yeah.
So I've been hearing that for the past my whole life. You know, I just leveled up with my success. I leveled up with my I leveled up with my raps. I leveled up from the people that I grew up with. You know, it's just I just really took it to heart that yo, this is something that I was put here to do.
So what you feel like you missing, or what do you feel like that's not being seen?
That missing link that will pull everything together.
Yo, I never been signed to a label. I never been signed to like a record label. I never had like an investor. Like I actually went broke, you know what I'm saying, trying to do this music stuff, recording studios, mixing and mastering, shooting my own videos. I never really had like a big music label or somebody's like, yo, I love what you're doing. I'm inspired by what you're doing. Like you can hold it down for the next 10 years for my label. Because it's a lot of artists who got labels and, you know, different companies and stuff like that. So just for somebody to, you know, take me under their wing and be like, yo, I love what you're doing, bro. Like, here's the budget. Here's this. Here's the connections. Here's the open door. Like, open your wings and fly, young brother. You know what I'm saying? Because I really do it. I really love doing the visuals. I really love, you know, rapping. I really love recording. I really love popping out in the city and coming to radio stations. I really love it and treat it like a 9 to 5. So I would say just like that backing, that connection.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, I believe in you, bro. Like, you about to bring it home for all of us. And I know when you open the door for other people, it's going back to the youth in Houston, Texas, who don't got the connections. So I think just that backing, that industry backing, yeah.
You know, Johnny is the plug, the people's plug.
Johnny got people calling up here like, yo, you remember me from back then? Respect, Johnny. That means your name is good in the streets, man. And shout out to the brother who called.
Been doing it for a minute.
And shout out to the brother who called, man, because people just want to get in contact. Like, man, I just want to talk to the man and I can work. Like,
definitely.
Did we have any more music that you sent there? Did we have any more?
I just had that one, but you know, I got an album coming. So
okay.
What's the name of your album?
You want? Can I play something new? Can I send something new?
Yeah.
Send it on.
Yeah, definitely do that.
I think I got it on.
Definitely do that.
And we have a phone call coming in, so we're going to take that call.
Yeah, let's go to the line right now. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Estella. I'm actually calling from Houston.
Okay. Hey, H-Town in the building.
Hey, girl.
We got You So Love up here now.
What you think about the music so far?
Oh, I absolutely love it. Absolutely. It gets me going.
Oh, okay, girl. I know that's right.
It gets me want to drop it and go pop some champagne with the bestie.
Okay.
Pop champagne with a bestie. I like that.
So tell me one good thing or one great thing that you like about You So. Is it you?
You've So Love.
You So Love.
Mm-hmm.
One great thing, damn. He originator. Just
okay.
He's an amazing artist, I would say. I don't know, I'm real shy right now.
You ain't gotta be shy. We can't even see you. We can't even see you.
That was a good shout
Well,
out.
that's good. That's good. You called in. We got a couple people calling in. So you know,
lines is blowing up. But thank you for calling.
We gotta get to these other callers.
Oh, absolutely.
We appreciate it.
I gotta show love.
Okay.
H-Town forever, baby. You already know. H-Town forever.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
Love.
All right, y'all. Whoever was calling, y'all give us a call back. You know what I'm saying? We got You So Love in the building. Got the people calling in.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
We love y'all.
Yeah. So that's
people really feeling the song. Like they're still going on about social
we
media
got to run that back too before the end of the night.
We definitely are.
We're gonna have to run that back. Do you get a chance to another song?
Let me send that right now. I'm over here multitasking. Let me get that to y'all, man. Let me get that to y'all.
Okay. And it's been a lot of legends that have come out of Houston. About your Houston roots, what influences that sound and style? Is it from your Houston roots, or where do you find that from?
I would definitely say Houston, New York. I've been coming out to Atlanta since like 2012, so I would definitely throw Atlanta in there. I would just say the South in its own. Of course, New York, I got like some East Coast influence. Growing up listening to Fab, Cameron, and all those people, I had to go see for myself. Mm-hmm. You know, when I got the opportunity, everybody used to be like, yo, hip hop started in the Bronx. So I went up there for, you know, a few years and kind of learned how the logistics was running in the record label industry. So I would definitely throw New York in there, but I would say I'm just holding it down for the South. My influences come from really like great Texas artists.
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay. And have you done any collaborations with any of mainstream artists?
More stage performances like Ice Cube, Joyner Lucas, Joey Badass, different. I would say more performances, but my main feature that really from Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
You know, Spitter. Yeah, Spitter's like one of my. I can't forget Spitter, man. He's definitely one of like my big influences. But when I got in, like around 2017, 2018, we did a feature, and so I was like, yo, I'm not doing another feature till I top that. Yeah, and then when I did the feature, people didn't know who I was, so it was so I was like, nah, I got to put some more work in, man. And then my next feature, hopefully, it's just somebody in that R&B realm. I definitely want to tap into something like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've been talking about you like navigating and everything, trying to find your way, getting to that next level. You know, being here in Atlanta and everything like that. What has been the biggest lesson you've learned while navigating the music industry?
absolutely 100% own your masters. Make sure you're in control of every song that you put out. I think everybody been preaching that for the last 10 years, that even if you're not in the music industry, you asking, do you own your masters?
Right.
So it's just like making sure that you have complete control of that. You know where everything is. I actually moved to Atlanta because I didn't have a manager. So having a music manager, of course, and then having a music entertainment lawyer.
Okay.
So I think
that's very smart.
Yeah, I think those are the key steps because I was doing a lot of work, but then I didn't have those key components. So even when it was trying to like make like deals and different things like that, people was like, "Yo, do you have this? Do you have that?" So I would say make sure you got some ownership of your masters. You can get in control. Even when I met, shout out to Wendy Day. Y'all go do y'all research. She's like a hip hop veteran.
Good friend of mine.
Yeah, when I met with Wendy Day, man, I met her in 2020, and I didn't even really have access to my analytics. Where you could see my numbers and different things like that. So even Wendy was like, "Yo, make sure you got this, make sure you got that." And like I said, I've been driving here back and forth, man, just meeting great people. So I would say music manager, music entertainment lawyer, manager. Make sure you got access to your analytics. Make sure you got access to your numbers, and make sure you can rap. Make sure you can know how to actually do this.
That's
I
good
love
advice.
that.
Good advice. Good advice. Good advice.
So looking at your life right now and where you are, what would your theme song be? What would that song be?
Ooh. You said right now?
What is that song looking like?
Ooh.
Or it could be a movie. I would give you that one too. Like if it was a song or movie.
I like movie.
Okay,
because I'm a
let's do
big movie.
So what would the movie be right now?
8 Mile.
8 Mile? Okay. Why you choose 8 Mile?
Because everybody thinks that it's like, oh, he wears suits, but everything is like super dark. I'm still going through the grunginess, still rapping, still writing, like still in the mix of like putting in that hard work. I feel like Eminem put in a lot of work as a character, like, and then remember in the movie, like he was having girl issues. He actually liked somebody, and it didn't go. He was dealing with some other female issues. His homies was falling off. So I would say that, but just black version. I'm not white, but I would say black style Eminem. 8 Mile. Yeah, 8 Mile.
So how are you navigating relationships now with your building and your career and everything like that? How is that looking for you?
I'm meeting new people. We in a new city, but I'm protecting my energy. I ain't no damn fool. Atlanta swallow you up.
He said, but I'm protecting my energy.
Yeah, I'm protecting my energy. I'm outside, but only for the right reasons, man. I'm only attracted to good energy, positive energy.
How do your daughter feel about what you're doing as far as with your music? Do she support you? Is she a fan of your music?
No lie, I'm gonna show y'all, and y'all gonna be like, "Yo, that is beautiful." Like, cause she not that far. I talked to her this morning. She has a new baby, but then she supports.
So you're a great dad.
Yeah. Oh, wow. On the, but she was like, "Yo, Dad, you gotta throw it on Baddies," and I was like, "Baddies, how I'm gonna do that?" She was like, "This is the guy, Matt Cash. Matt Cash, if you watching, if you hear this," she was like, "You gotta get your song, throw it on Baddies." She was like, "I feel like it's perfect." It's on point. Yeah, so she loves, she respects, she just like supports her father. And yeah, man. So,
is she creative like you musically or any creative nature like that?
She's smart. She's a genius in the mind. She got my smarts. So I would definitely say, yeah, she's really, really intelligent. She graduated early, already got her own house, already got her own life. She's a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? So
you did your job as a father.
After I got done with that, I was like, now I can go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I did my part. Yeah, so now I'm just trying to figure it out. It's a whole reset. Like you said, G Daddy on the low, got this going on, fresh out of a whole 12-year relationship, meeting new people, taking care of my life, trying to live, as an artist, getting calls, not getting calls, doing shows, not doing shows. So it's a balance.
So have you done any performances here?
No, I want to do my first.
I could see you doing some at the City Winery.
Oh, that sounds
great vibe.
You know about the City Winery?
I've seen the pictures.
It's really nice there.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures. Yeah. Set it up. I know you can do it.
Come on, Johnny, you set it up. I'll host it. What we doing? What we doing?
You should actually you should enter into, I have a showcase. It's a reality showcase that I'm doing. We have auditions on the 19th.
Uh-huh.
And we're doing a finale on May 3rd.
Okay.
And we're doing a 10-city paid tour for the winter.
That's fire. I would love to be a part of that.
Definitely.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
I can see you. You bring some good competition to the
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like his songs so far would go on the album that y'all putting together, or does it fit what y'all doing?
Y'all got an album coming?
I'm putting out a
mixtape
project.
Okay.
I'm on volume 5. It's called Rhythm and Streets.
Okay.
So yeah.
I would like to sit down and play you a collective of songs then. So you could be like,
you can actually hear
yeah.
it. Mm-hmm.
But you send the other song in yet?
Oh no, I couldn't send it. I'm sorry, I couldn't send it. It wouldn't let me send the SoundCloud link.
I thought we were gonna get some more music, but we're gonna get ready to go into a commercial break right quick. And when we come back, we're gonna get ready to wrap things up with Youth Soul
Love.
No, he got plenty of things to do and going on. We want to keep you up there too long and everything.
I'm just gonna celebrate, give me a little celebration drink. You know what I'm saying? After situations like this, I like to cheers to myself.
We should start getting a little champagne or something in
we could
here.
do that.
Let's do a little toast. See?
We could do that. We can work on that. We can work on that. Yeah, right. Some of that Taylor, you don't know nothing about that.
You gotta put me on.
Taylor Port?
Yeah.
I ain't tried it. Everybody been
not
talking
tried
about
that.
it.
You haven't tried
No.
Taylor? Oh,
Definitely.
I'm gonna bring a bottle of Taylor.
Okay.
When I bring Taylor, we're gonna be your best friend.
Okay.
What flavor is the one?
It's only one flavor. I mean, no, they do have different.
Yeah, I went to the grocery store. I seen a bunch, and that's what I was like. I don't even know.
So many options.
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't even know.
I don't know which one to take.
Want to do like a Moscato, or what do you like?
No,
Them
it's
type?
gonna be. I just know Taylor Port.
Okay.
I mean, but
bring
I'm
in
gonna
what you
work.
like, what
Yeah.
you drink
I'm
before.
bringing it. Right. But we about to get ready to go in commercial break, and make sure y'all download the app. Youth, you gotta download that app and stay connected with us, and you gotta tell your friends to tell their friends to download the 101 TKO radio app.
Perfect. I'm on.
Nelly, take us out, baby.
Yes, indeed. It's your boy Benzino right now. Tuned into one.
misdemeanor sex.
Get your back off the walls. Get your back off the walls. Get your back off the walls.
It's time for the circulator. It's time for the circulator. I'ma shake what my mama gave me. I'ma shake my money maker. It's time for the circulator.
Yeah. Radio. We are in the building. Your boy Johnnie Cabbell, Princess Banks, and our man Youth Soul, who is our special guest for this evening. We've been chopping it up with him.
Great
Been having a
combo.
great conversation.
Yeah.
Been learning a lot about this young man. He's from Houston, by way of Atlanta now.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Atlanta, Georgia?
Yo, we love it. I love it out here, man. The energy is like special. Black Hollywood. Man, every time I'm out, man, it's just amazing. Can't deny the energy.
That's what's up. So we got some music. We been like Monday we play independent music, and we have been having people send their music in to see if we like the music and if if it smash your passion, if we will put it on our mixtape. I got the mixtapes that I put out every so often, and we're on volume 5 now. This one is called Rhythm and Streets. So we about to play this song. Want to get your professional opinion
All right.
on it, and we want to run your song back.
Okay. We're going to run that through it
We
again.
want to see where it goes now with that. So Nelly, you got the song queued up? All right, who we got, Nelly?
I think the name of this song is called, artist called Blake's. I don't know, the name of the song called Superstar.
Okay, let's go.
Hello, my friend, it's me again. I'm all alone, but I'm listening. For things they say, I'm really trying not to lose it. I made a way, all my life, I made a way. Hold on tight, my dreams are coming clearer. I wanna be a superstar, going out and making music, but I'm scared I won't make it far. Tell me what this means to me. Had my doubts, I overcame them. Never worry about nobody saying I won't make it, cause God got me working. Even when I feel like I was never worth it. People never called me, I was feeling worthless. But now I'm never tripping, it's okay, I'm perfect. Maybe this is it for me. I won't go out without a fight. Burning like it's 30 degrees, but the fire ain't going out. This road gets tough. I wanna be a superstar, going out and making music, but I'm scared I won't make it far. Tell me what this means to me. I know I can't risk it all. Everything's already seen. Don't know where I should go. I don't wanna feel this feeling that I can't be alone. I wish this would just help.
Oh, that's it?
It's a vibe.
Love that.
It's a vibe. I liked it.
You liked it? You
Yeah, that
messed
was a
with it?
vibe. Yeah.
What you think, Prince?
That was from the homie from Texas. Who said he was from Texas? That was it,
That was
right?
him.
Vibe. Blake, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
a
liked
vibe,
it a
Blake.
lot. Definitely a
Shout
vibe.
out to Texas
definitely.
changing the vibes up, man, for the music
Yeah.
industry, man.
I don't
Different.
hear on the
Super smooth.
on the rhythm and street, but you know it was cool. It was cool.
You liked them?
It was cool. It was all right. Wasn't just horrible or bad or anything. But let's bring back Youth Soul song, right? See, you know what I'm saying? Get that motion going.
That vibe, that energy back in, right?
See if I hear something. See what Nelly think about that one. Going on hit after hit.
So love. Like maybe you know we going crazy on everyone. In the club throwing ones. Forever reppin'. 281-713. But tonight we in a 305. It's an off night and I'm wearing off-white. In the day, motorcade, parked outside. It's crazy how I feel mad. Now we get the money, add it all up and divide. Subtracting my haters, multiply with the real pull up. And then we slide. So please don't test me. She wanna pop champagne with her bestie. Know my team ball without the referee. Got to the spot, she say, so you left me. Money alright, girlfriend, no left. Gotta pay your tax or they snipe like Wesley. She wanna kick it like no mess. And my fellas good, we go Joe Bush like we king. Throw that earth in a circle, make it clap. That's a round of applause. She threw it back and turned around and said, you owe me just like Nas. She said, owe me back like you owe your rent. Owe me back like this money on me. Her cash app and that money was sent. Check her account and that money just hit. Hit. Mike Maven, this a hit. Yeah. If you in a club right now, look at the person next to you. Right next to you. Tell her, throw it, dance, throw it, dance, don't blow it, just throw it, dance, throw it. I said, damn girl, you so nasty, but I think that I like that. Text my phone, I'ma write back quick. Gemini twin, so she like to switch personas. Green marijuana, rollin'. Girl, I like that. She said your wardrobe fire. Girl, I like the fit, stilettos, pumps in the club. I came in with some cash, and she came in with some drugs. Tell the bartender we gon' need another round. Down Julio on, never drink brown. Back shots, girl, when I'm going downtown. Throw the money up, she pick it up off the ground. Throw it. Yeah. In Houston, Texas, like H-Town. Miami, Florida, like Trail Fly. In LA, like New York City, like Atlanta, Georgia, they like throw it, dance, throw it, dance, don't blow it, just throw it, dance, throw it, dance, throw it, you so loud, throw it, dance, don't blow it, just throw it, dance, throw it, dance.
Yeah. Man, there's something about that. Man, whoever produced that record knew what they was doing.
Shout out to Mike Maven, man.
Yeah,
Mike Maven.
shout out to Mike Maven. He did his thing on that one.
Yeah.
And you killed it. You came through with the lyrics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The energy, the vibe. Like, I really like that. Like, I can hear that. That's going on our tape. We got to put that on there.
Man, I would love that, man. I just can't wait to play that in the club and see the energy.
Yeah,
Man.
we got to put that on there.
Yeah.
Have you played it in the club down here?
Not yet.
Oh,
It's
man,
super exclusive. It's exclusive.
We got to make that happen.
Yeah.
They hear, you know what I'm saying, on them big speakers.
Oh, man.
They're just thumping and all that. And just,
Yeah.
We got to get it.
At that right time, too, John.
Yeah.
You know, when everybody feeling that liquor and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah.
So what's coming up next for you?
I am working on my project, Black Youth Saint Laurent 2. I've been releasing a lot of videos, doing a lot of interviews. So I think working on my project and just kind of like start performing more out in the city. I really want people to see my performance level, just to see where I'm at, see my stage presence. Because even though I put that shit on, I look good, I can rap, my performances is really...
So the performance is even on point with you.
I'm more a performer than I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that's what I look for.
Yeah.
I look for entertainers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of my artists group, like, we stay booked. They stay big because they are real entertainers.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting for my moment, man. I just really want to get out here and start blessing stages. I think that's the next level for me.
Okay.
Even if it's intimate shows or, 1,000 people there or whatever, just to start getting on that stage again.
Okay. We're going to play one more artist while we got you in here to see, you know what I'm saying, what you think about that.
Yeah, shout out to the last one, man. That really was good.
Yeah.
You know.
So let's get into the next song, Nelly, from my boy Nick_Cabbell.
I'm better off rapping, bitch, try to say I fell off. Holding on that nigga tightly cause you know who do it better. I'm never out here bragging shit, you know I do it better. I'm pretty than your hoe, got more money than your bitch. I body bitches whole summer, I don't need a flick. Fuck a dry pussy bitch. If you try me, then there's levels to this shit. I'm the queen of this shit. We laughing to the bank, better mind the money pays you. Asking this and that, what I'm bringing to.
If y'all did not get the memo, I'm going to repeat it again. When you sending your music in, it has to be clean. We need the clean version, but I don't even think the clean version would have helped that one. Well, I tell you what, let's go down. We'll start with you, Princess.
It was okay. It was given. Did y'all just see his face? Beat wise, it was given a little baby drill in there, baby drill music. It was okay.
I think it took way too long
to get started
for the music to start, for them to actually start rapping. But you sort of, what do you feel about it? You being an artist, what's your constructive criticism you would give this artist?
I think it just needs more work. I would definitely say, like you said, come in a little faster with the. If you're doing radio songs, you want to go ahead and give them a 2-minute, 45-second, nothing crazy. You want to come in straight lyrics, something dope with the beat, a little bit more sped up when we're talking radio. So I definitely think it needs a little bit more work. Maybe a song off the B sides, but I don't think it was radio ready. You know, no disrespect to the artists. All artists gotta kind of sharpen their tools, go back to the drawing board and kind of make themselves better. Not to say that I'm the most best artist in the world, but that's just my opinion. I think it needs some work, and I don't think it's a radio record.
Okay, let me ask you a question, youth.
YouTube viral song, it might do something crazy.
Let me ask you a question. if I had $100 million on the table right now, all cash, all $100 bills, and I was ready to slide that spag over to you, but it came with one obligation. You had to give up what you love to do, which is rapping and singing. You could act, you could go do whatever else you want to do. You could be a manager, you could write, you could do whatever, but you could not rap or sing anymore. But I'm going to give you $100 million tax-free.
Tax-free.
You ain't got to pay no taxes on it. You got that grandbaby.
Just chill.
You got your daughter, your mom, dad. Could give them, you know what I'm saying, that dream house they always wanted. What would you do? You gonna take the money, or you gonna, you know what I'm saying, just pass on it?
I'm gonna take the money and I'm gonna just give all my raps to my granddaughter.
You guys know.
So I'm get the raps to my granddaughter.
Go get to your granddaughter.
She let her take over the next 20.
But you'll take the 100.
I'll take that 100 million. Start my label. I wouldn't rap no more. I'd be just an executive. I would put on. I would give back to the youth. I wouldn't rap no more though. I'll be on my Birdman. Y'all see me every 30 minutes. Everywhere. He on TV. He on YouTube. Y'all gonna see us everywhere. But I ain't rapping.
So I'm gonna ask you another question. Playing devil advocate here. So would it be safe to say that music is not 100% a passion of yours?
It's definitely a passion, but my first passion is to always take care of my family. That's why I do it. I think that's why I was put here. I am like the matriarch of my family. I'm the one who carries for my ancestors to bring it back home. 100 million, we good for the rest of our life. So mission complete. And I did it off of music. Somebody said, yo, I'm bringing you here because of music and don't do music again. I did enough. You found me because of music.
You like how he put that,
huh?
Mission complete. I got across the finish line.
Okay.
And I don't got to do music no more.
I think I'm going to have to put another twist in my...
Right, because that was a good answer.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch certain Geminis. You gotta watch Geminis. We masterminds too. We'll talk the devil out of some shit. The devil will be like, "Yo, wait, hold on, he got me."
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I would definitely probably move on that time.
Okay. Before we let you go, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Man, shout out to y'all. Shout out to Princess. see me out working. Shout out to my family for giving me the opportunity to even come to Atlanta, do what I need to do. Mike Maven for the new single, man. We going crazy with that one.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Willie, Red Garden Studios. He's helping me with the visuals. We've been shutting the visuals down. We've been really, really doing good. Everybody think that it's a big team, but it's really just 3-man team. Really been doing great. And yeah, shout out to the whole Atlanta, man, for taking me and accepting me in as a new artist. I've been seeing like all of the blog posts, all of the love, and I'm just so appreciative. And I just want to carry the torch, not only for Atlanta, not only for Texas, but just for the Southern period. And appreciate y'all, man, again, for the opportunity.
Man, it's like your second home now. So when you got exclusive music or you got some stuff you want to get off your chest, you get in touch with Princess. We're going to set it up.
Yeah.
Bring you in, man.
Yeah, make sure y'all go download that app, man. They showing love. They showing really, really love to artists, man. So make sure y'all go.
101 TKO.
Yeah, we're not really listening to the radio when we get into the car. So make sure y'all go download the app. Hear the exclusive music that comes from all the independent artists around the world. Comes from these people, man. Shout out to 101.
That's right. Princess, anything before we let them go?
So I was going to ask, do you use your music as a form of therapy and healing? And if song that has been emotionally difficult for you to write, but it was very necessary for you to put out?
Ooh, it would have to be a song called Stetson, which is actually my name. It's not more on the hip hop; it's more on the country vibe. It's definitely explaining where I'm at with my life, my relationship. It's very therapeutic because I really can't talk to nobody. I can only put it down in lyric version. I kind of wrote it like an open letter. So I would say Stetson. Make sure y'all go check out Stetson.
That's on the project?
That's on my last album, Soulmate, which is the last album that I put out. The single Throw It is out now, but y'all make sure y'all go check out my last album, Soulmate.
Love that. And then ending it, I would say, this is a little sentence to put together. My legacy is.
My legacy is inspiring the world, whether it's through music, art, or fashion. Whether it's through fashion, art, or music. I would say that, inspiring the world. Making sure the world is inspired by everything that I do. I don't even see people copying me, taking what, people be egotistic. They be like, oh, he copied me. They taking my stuff. But nah, I want y'all to copy me. Be inspired whenever you see You So Love, whether it's the music, the art, or the fashion shows, the music videos. Man, get inspired, get off the hill, man, go do it, and wish well.
That's what's up.
Inspire the world, baby. Inspire the world.
That's what's up. Well, there you have it. You So has blessed us with his presence today.
This was great.
Been a great interview,
Y'all
man.
feel good?
I feel great.
Feel great.
This was
Feel
really
great.
good.
I love that.
Great.
That's what it's
love
about.
the music, love the energy, love the vibe. You know what I'm saying? So definitely look forward to seeing more from you.
Absolutely.
And keeping in contact with you to see how everything going and growing.
Definitely.
Appreciate
So
y'all.
yeah,
man.
we're gonna be there, but we're gonna get ready to go to a commercial break. And while we're going into this commercial break, we're gonna play this song. We're gonna play this song from this artist. What's that song?
Hustler by Tony O.G.
Hustler by Tony O.G.
Tony O.G. Good baby outside with a strap right now, and I'm always hustling. What you know about putting it up in a shoebox? No, you can't touch it. I don't want love right now, wanna run it up. You can fuck me. I'm still grinding all night long.
TKO Radio. Your boy Johnnie Cabbell checking in. With my boy Princess Banks. We are in the building. We've been holding it down all evening.
All evening. It's been a great evening. Great music coming in.
What did you think about our guests?
Amazing, great interview.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Great
See,
job.
I'm getting good, Johnny.
Great job,
Okay, I'm
great
getting
job,
good.
great job.
I'm learning.
Okay.
But yeah, I just like to bring people in to have value. You know what I mean? To talk about like with the music, but also have something else, story to tell. And actually, I learned a lot just listening to him, like when he was talking about what you need in the music industry, what you need to have, different things like that. So I think that's good for the up and coming artists listening. You know?
And talking about up and coming artists, we played a song right before we went to commercial break. What did you think about the song?
I really enjoyed the song. I liked it a lot. What we call it? Like pop it or drop
Smash
it?
or pass.
Smash. It's a smash for me.
Smash.
I like it a lot.
Okay, okay. It was cool. But it wasn't clean. You got to send the clean version in. So make sure when y'all sending in y'all music, y'all send in the clean version. And send in your music info at 101tkoradio.com. That's 101tkoradio.com. Info at 101tkoradio.com. But I think we got some more music. Are you ready to hear some more music?
I'm ready. I'm excited to hear it.
Okay. Nelly, what we got
I know y'all
next?
gonna bring it.
All right, so we're gonna play the last artist who didn't sing the clean version, but he did sing another one, and it's Better Off Mine, the name of the song by Tony O.G. featuring DJ Cookbook.
Okay. Now I know we got something for Zach Spade and Schoolie.
Yes,
School
we got School Dagoon.
Yes,
so we got
School
him
Dagoon
coming
and
up
Zach
next.
Spade.
I gotta check to see if that one came in yet.
Okay.
They call me Cookbook on the Magic Man. I squeeze your heart, not on your man. I'm gon' drape you in this jewelry. I make you pop that ass. Vacations in Puerto Rico. Want that, that's a go-go. I'ma work in slow-mo. When you done rhyming, get your purse, let's go. Cookbook.
You look like somebody else want mine, but you could be better off mine. You look like somebody else want mine, but you could be better off mine. I'ma show the whole world you're sexy and you're mine. And you can forget that you ain't now. Cause your man ain't me, he ain't gon' treat you like me. Give you loyalty, treat you like royalty. Ooh. You'll never have to question if I'ma be faithful, baby. You ain't gotta worry, I'ma be faithful, baby. You look like somebody else want mine, but you could be better off mine. You look like somebody else want mine, but you could be better off mine. Better off mine.
Ventriloquist, I'm a grown man, no tender. With me is a benefit. Hope your body can handle this. I'ma pop a pill, get loose. Coming down in the coupe. Car ain't got no roof. I'ma make it for you.
Be a lot of touching, teasing. Give you loyalty, treat you like royalty. Ooh. You'll never have to question if I'ma be faithful, baby. You gotta worry, I'ma be faithful, baby. You look like somebody else want mine, but you could be better off mine. You look like somebody else want mine, but you could be better off mine.
Yeah. Look at Princess over there. So I am assuming you like that song.
I like it a lot. It go hard.
Yeah,
definitely.
That's how you bring in a song. That's hard. That's probably one of my top ones for the night.
Definitely.
That's probably one of my top ones for tonight. I really enjoyed it. And that song was produced by Everybody Knows Strides. Everybody knows Strides. Good job. Good job. Good job. Listen, I definitely see that on the Hit After Hit Volume 5. So if you don't mind us putting your record on our mixtape, Hit After Hit Volume 5, Rhythm in Streets, I need you to DM me because I need that song. I need you to DM me that song. I need the dirty version, though. We got the clean version, but I need the dirty version. But I need you to DM me so I can get your contact and your info. But, yeah, great song. Great song.
Definitely.
So we're definitely going to smash that. And, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, let's get to the next one. You got Zach Spade?
All right, so we can either play. Yeah, I got Zach Spade, or we want to play School Dragoon. Which one?
School Dragoon. Let's go. So
All
we'll
right.
go in order.
So this is artist School Dragoon. The name of the song Wouldn't Believe.
All right, School. Let's keep it going now. Let's keep it going.
KTM, cook that shit up, school. That boy stay cooking.
I done went from moving hoes in to moving loads of peas. I done took some losses that you niggas won't believe. I done seen every type of nigga that you could see. So I'm riding with my shovel case, I gotta bury snakes. If you tryna get some money, I can show you how to eat. I can show you how to take a pee and stretch it like a tree. We ain't play no games, nigga. What you talking? Hold up, wait, nigga. I be in the kitchen with the soda, with the baby. Watch a nigga whip it up, hit it hard, make it shake. We gon' hit it with the ice, watch it lock, now break. Used to catch me in the Johnny, but we call him fiend floats. Mama telling me I need to go and get the Holy Ghost. Then I hit the plug and tell him that I need a load of coke. Put my hand up in that water and whip the rollie on my wrist.
Yeah. We are back. I don't know about that one. I don't know if we hear that one on Hit After Hit Volume 5. I think you're going to still have to get a little more work. Got to get a little more work or whatever. But it was, what you think, Princess?
It's a no for me. I would like to probably hear something else by him, something different. But
Something different?
That song is just not it.
Not it. Okay, what you think, Nelly?
I agree with Princess. You know, I want to hear another song. It just, I don't know. I guess it was like the cadence was just the same throughout. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of threw me off on that.
It threw me off as well. So maybe we hear something else, but just not that one.
song. Yeah.
If y'all have music, send music in. Got to be clean. Send it in to info@101tkoradio.com. Let's get to Zach Spade. I actually know this guy right here.
All right.
It's going to be one of our
Here we go.
performance
Let's
showcase.
see.
Let's see.
So the name of the song is Love Potion #9.
Ooh, okay.
survive. Now I can ride a horse until the sun sets, but I can't get away. Paddle down the river, still can't get away. I forgive you, Lord knows I miss you. Is your fragrance on me? I done had a bottle of whiskey and a bucket of beer, even a slab with tobacco. Couldn't swallow my tears, but I know out of your love will do me just fine. Will do me just fine. Hey, I'm a cowboy, had to try to hide all my sins, and they don't flat on my back, and I'm still lovesick, but I know a shot of your
Potion number 9. So what you think about that, Princess?
I like it a lot. No.
Like that a lot?
Yes, I like the song. I like the lyrics. I like the vibe it's given, the country, vibe it's given and everything like that. So I smashed that. It's good.
Okay. What you think about that, Nelly?
Nah, I definitely was feeling giving me that Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah. That feel like I'm in Nashville with my boots on and everything.
So as soon as it started off, I'm like, okay, because I hear the melody for the song Tennessee Whiskey. So yeah.
Okay. Well, Zach Spade, you made it, baby. You made it. They liking it. They loving it, and everything. So yeah, we're messing with that. Do we got any more music?
No.
No calls.
Okay, well, that's perfect because that leads us right up into
What you watching?
I've been waiting on this. What you watching? I've been waiting.
Yes. So what you watching is where I give you the top TV and movies to add to your watch list for the week. Okay, so this week we are going to go to Prime Video. I made it all from Prime to make it easy on people, to keep up and follow. Okay, so first we're going with Riches. Riches is giving luxury, legacy, and messy family drama. Stephen Richards built a black-owned beauty empire from the ground up, but when he suffers a heart attack, the claws come out. Now it's a battle for the throne as secrets unravel and his children from 2 different marriages go head to head. Power, wealth, and betrayal. Tap into Riches now to check it out. I want to know what y'all think about that. It's really, really good. Okay, so this one is called Red Flags. You have?
I think I see it.
Red Flags is crazy. Okay, Red Flags is a whole thriller ride. 1 minute, Christina's living her dream life, madly in love and playing house. The next, she's side-eyeing her husband like, sir, are you a whole serial killer? The deeper she digs, the darker it gets. That white picket fence might just come with blood stains. If you've ever ignored a red flag, this movie will have you rethinking everything. Yes, Red Flags is crazy.
Okay.
Really good, though. Okay, the next movie is Last Letter, and that is starring Omari Hardwick. It is a haunting tale of love, secrets, and self-destruction. Catherine is battling more than just a sleep disorder. She's carrying trauma so deep, it's unraveling her life piece by piece. Her husband, Michael, wants to help, but some wounds go deeper than love can reach. As her past catches up with her, the truth behind it all could be very, very hard to grasp. This was wild. This movie, the ending, you gonna be like mind blown. Like it's really crazy.
They're like, I'm gonna be looking at Prime Video. I'm gonna pay my subscription. Okay,
exactly. You gotta get the subscription back for these.
I gotta get it back in.
Okay, so the next movie is called Obsession, and this is starring Mekhi Phifer. Obsession is steamy, suspenseful, and straight-up sinister. Mekhi Phifer plays Sonny, a drifter with a dark past who saves a man's life and ends up with a job, a home, and a dangerous desire for his wife. What starts as a favor turns into a fatal affair when Sonny and the seductive Larissa cooks up a plan to get rid of her husband. But in Louisiana, secrets don't stay buried for long, and neither do bodies. Love, lust, betrayal, and one deadly decision that changes everything. All these movies' endings are going to have y'all mind blown. That's what I'm saying.
What's the name of this?
This is called Obsession, and it's with Mekhi Phifer.
Okay. Now, is this hold on. What was at the last letter?
The last letter was with Omari Hardrick.
I know. What was number 4?
Let me see. So it was Riches, Red Flags, Last Letter, and then Obsession. So Obsession is number 4.
Okay, you haven't did number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so the last show that I'll be talking about is Cross, and this show is bringing the heat. It is a high-stakes crime drama with Detective Alex Cross. I don't know if y'all followed those movies back in the day, the Alex Cross movies and everything. This is called Cross with Aldous Hodge. So Detective Alex Cross is a brilliant forensic psychologist who's seen it all until now. A sadistic serial killer is on the loose in D.C. and things get personal real quick. As he and his ride or die partner John Sampson hunt the killer down, a ghost from Cross's past creeps in with bad blood and even worse intentions. It's a race against time, and the mind games are deadly. If you love crime thrillers with a twist, this is going to be one for the books.
So which one would you look at first tonight?
Okay, so number one.
Which one should we look at first?
Okay, so number 1, check out Riches, because I absolutely, positively love that show. Like, it was so gritty and good. So I would definitely go from Riches first, then I would do Last Letter, then I would do Cross.
Okay.
And then I would do Obsession, and then I would do Red Flags last.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll be looking at Riches.
Yay! And let me know what you think, because that show is so good.
I'm gonna be looking at that. Okay, I think we got another song that somebody sent in. Nick_Gamble sent in this song. He produced it on Project Pat, Mission from God. It's a long story. Produced by Nick Gamble from Vermont, and it's Tell for Bad featuring Project Pack and Samuel Shabazz. You got that? All right, let's get into it. Let's see.
Hey everybody, just wanted to let you know you're listening to Nick Gamble live on the track.
Yeah.
Live on the
Tell me
track.
why Nick, tell me why. Said she tired of the one that she with, he a bum. He ain't really coming through, he ain't really pulling up. The rapper, I'm fresh out the rapper, I be fresh as up. Younger rapper, I ain't never had a deal, but I'm still up. I say I'm straight, I'm doing songs with Nick Gamble in Vermont. I say I'm straight, I'm doing songs with Nick Gamble in Vermont. I say I'm
You know, a lot of people don't make songs just because they like to sing. Me, I make songs because I got things to say, and I'll start by telling these old men they need to get out my way. They'll ask me how I do it, staying so humble, and it's simple because I don't. They want me to keep it subtle when I see them, and the problem is I won't. Yeah, and I know what to do. Buy a Telfar bag and try and replace you. And you, and you, and you.
When you lost out here, you need God out here. All this selfishness and pride, it can cost out here.
Because he was boring. Have you seen his Instagram?
All this selfishness and pride, it can cost out here. All this selfishness and pride, it can cost out here. All this selfishness and pride, it can cost out here. Selfishness and pride, it can cost.
She wants something new.
Queen City, this goes out to you.
Yeah, that was definitely something different. But you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Nick_Gamble for sending us that in. What you think, Nelly?
Yeah, I agree with you. It was definitely different, you know. But I mean, I don't know, because it seemed like another song, if it's the same producer, it seemed like the intro just kind of, you know what I'm saying, too long of an intro or whatnot. So, I don't know.
I think that was somebody different.
Okay.
I want to say that was somebody different. You know what I'm saying? But that was Queen Sweetie, by the way, 802 Vermont. But there y'all have it. You know what I'm saying? We're back next Monday. We will be back next Monday, same bad time, same bad place. 101 TKO Radio. If you haven't downloaded the app, yeah, that was the same person. He did say the same person. But make sure you download the app 101 TKO Radio. Make sure you download the app. We'll see y'all next Monday. We out.
DJ GQ is live in the mix.